Greetings, I am Cross Knights, and this is Let's Play Breath of Fire 1. On the last episode, we were introduced to the main character, Ryu. We were introduced to the warrior, Serah, and their home village, which was destroyed by dark dragons. It was revealed that Serah and I are a part of the Light Dragons, people who have the power of the dragons, and were previously embroiled in some ridiculous war for the favor of a goddess named Tyr. The Dark Dragons are trying to release Tyr to gain her favor once again, and possibly take over the world. I, who now have a village that's in flame, want to stop it, and first encountered a village that was being terrorized by a giant monster frog, which I have just defeated. And I believe you are now caught up. You defeated the monsters. You're not a false hero. Who are you? That scar. It looks familiar. What a shocker! The Dark Dragons have the Quake control. There is a hidden place in the Nanai dungeon. Find the Quake control. Please go there and put an end to these quakes. You put out one fire and another one starts. Apparently the Dark Dragons have... apparently also these guys have a device that controls earthquakes, so... I mean, that's a little bit crazy. Let's sneak into Nanai tonight, while the enemy forces are resting. I like your gusto, but they'll probably kill all of you. The quake controls can cause quakes anywhere, if it falls into evil hands. What is the purpose to such a device? I should have fought the monsters. It was my duty, but they were too strong. Maybe it was the goddess Tyr, because I could totally see her. I could totally see the dragons of the past being like, you know what would be cool if I can make earthquakes? And they'd be like, well, you know, win a crazy war. And she'd be like, that was great. Here's an earthquake control. I didn't know Ryu was such a great warrior. He could get rid of Zog. Zog is the Dark Dragon King, by the way. He's the one who sent Jade to destroy my village, which he did. Do you feel that? The ground shook. We've never had earthquakes before. Our whole time, Nanai has been occupied by the Dark Dragons. Okay, that's what you just said before. You're very brave to take on the odious monsters of the castle. It's a high-level vocabulary word to stick in this RPG. So that's been done. I'm a little bit concerned that guy, he's just like, we've never had earthquakes before. Does he not know about the earthquake control? Was the government of Nanai taking, did they hide the fact that they had an earthquake control? I want to put it past them. Looks like it's getting dark out. I forgot. I think there's night and day in this game. Oh, there is! I remember now! Because there's certain events in town that only happen in nighttime or daytime. That's cool. That's not something that was in most RPGs at the time. The ocean floor has dropped. Ryu gives up on entering the sea. I think later on you might get a boat or something, because that's a weird thing to just include. Ryu decides not to wander into the ocean. Now, as I mentioned those last time, there's certain characters that can make use of the animals that appear on... Because I will be getting more characters, it's not just going to be me. The Legend of the Dragon Warrior. Not saying that I am the Dragon Warrior, or that I'm the next Dragon Warrior. I wouldn't say that. There's been no evidence of that. But the previous Dragon Warrior sealed away the goddess Tyr by using 6 keys. And after that was done, he spread the keys all around the world so that no, crazy dictator, Dark Dragon jerks, could just go and, collect them all and release her. Which, good moves, but they claim that they've already done that. Oh, I forgot to save, and there's a weird cave over there. I'll have to save in the next town for sure, so I don't get defeated by fleas. Oh no! Fleas! This time, fleas, things will be different. They're only doing 1 point of damage to me now. Counter! Killed ya. But, what was I saying about Flea? Oh, yeah. But, supposedly he defeated them with his 7 companions, I think. Oh god, 2 bulls. These guys actually did a decent amount of damage to me previously, but I was level 1 back then. Now I've defeated a gigantic frog. The power of the dragon has come to the surface. What? I have to be honest, I have no idea what that is. Not a lot of hand-holding back in this era either. Like, there's a lot of things that aren't explained. There's no item descriptions. Like, I got a marble. First of all, it's not said marble. There's, like, letters missing. I don't even know if it is marble. I have no idea what that is. That's weird. I bet there's another character. Because, again, there's different characters have different things that they can do on the overworld. Like, every character. I think Ryu's thing is that he fishes. But I need a fishing pole for that. But yeah, that's probably something that someone could utilize. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to look up things for this game. Just like, not like the big things, just like the little things, like what certain stats mean. Like Fate, what the hell does Fate do? There's a stat called Fate, for God's sakes. Here. Ha! Let's get these little small fry out of the way. The obligatory slimes. Oh, crap. The Dark Dragons are here. Halt, intruder. Who goes there? Well, halt, intruders. Hey, it's just me. So, it looks like I can't go here. I'm gonna have to find another place to go. And I don't know where that is, because as I mentioned, I practiced the first dungeon. I just left. But I didn't go any farther than that, so... I've been just running away from a lot of these. I don't know where I'm supposed to go if I'm not supposed to go to that town. There was that weird cave. I could try to mosey on over there. I just wish I could decrease this encounter rate because it's ridiculous right now. Like, again, this is why turn-based things, or this is why random encounters just don't do it for me a lot of the time. What is this? I just had a thought as I've been walking around. There was one guy in the other village that said, let's go to our town at night and attack them when they're all asleep. And now, I think that wasn't just some random flavor text. I think he was giving me a clue as to what I need to do. I think this is a tutorial that different things happen at nighttime than happen at daytime. And I went in the daytime last time. So, if I am correct, because there is nothing on this map, I have thoroughly explored it. It should be okay now. Literally sleeping on the job. Good job. Good job at sleeping. The dragon god resides here. The god that looks over my people. And has for millennia. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm just making up my own lore. I don't know how old our people are. Could just be a few hundred years. Let me tell you about this time I defeated a gigantic crazy frog. I wouldn't want to forget that. It was all in your name. Ah! So I've been kicked out. So, minor stealth game here. They don't get too close to any of them, basically. I thought I'd be fine since he was facing the other direction. I don't think I'm allowed to stay here because there's no one here. There we go. A lot of these guards are just, they just fall asleep on their job. They're probably forced to just work 24/7. Ah, well, if I take certain things from these households, they'll just think the Dark Dragons pillaged them. I'm off the hook. Not morally, but legally. Because they're not gonna find out. Stealth, stealth, stealth. I don't know if I can actually... Oh, here. Okay, I can go up here. Is there another dragon shrine? This is not a dragon shrine. This is the dungeon, isn't it? Kind of want to look over on the other side of town before I do this, though. Aha! I'm enough squares away from you to not notice. Can't go up there. But I can go this way. Is this leaving the town? No, it looks like this is a dock. No, that was pointless. Ooh, is there actually someone in here? Oh my god. Alright, I might actually be able to buy something. A weapons shop. You would think the first thing they would do was close the weapons shop when they took over, but I guess they're not all that smart. I would love this iron RP, which I believe means rapier. So let's sell this dirk. I brought it from my homeland, but I'm trying to save the world here. I have to be practical. Gauntlet I still have equipped. All of these I still have equipped, don't I? If I have them equipped, though, how come they're here? Like, the iron sword isn't here. No, well, unfortunately I don't have enough. With all my pillaging. Oh well. Okay, this iron rapier is not for me. I'm grayed out. I can use this longsword, but I cannot use the iron rapier. That's for a different character. Same with this headband. Same with this silk gown. Wooden shield I could use, but it's terrible. So nothing here is useful. Good day. Maybe that's why they left the weapon shop open. To give us a false sense of security. Ah, there's someone hiding behind there. You're not gonna fool me, Gam. We'll just... Oh, except that when I walk the wrong way, because I can't actually go down there. Let me just warp back to where I was supposed to go. What a poo! Alright, into the dungeon. So do we go down or up first? I think we go down. Oh, snap. The music just got cool. Oh my god, I'm having nostalgic flashbacks. I want to check the top first. I'm being really thorough. Maybe overly thorough. I just don't want to miss things that are, you know, could easily help me. So this is just the castle. I'm in the castle of the kingdom that has been taken over. Wow, that is a large kitchen. But not large in a useful way, because there's very little counter space. Oh my. Throne room. Alright, I'm assuming once I kick the Dark Dragon's ass, this will be relevant. Like, the king will probably go back here. But, for now... for now, it does not matter. The castle is completely empty. The dungeon is where I need to go. There's a thing over here, though. Ooh, beds. Can I just... Okay, I'm rested. I like that they programmed that you could go on the beds, though. That I don't... there's, like, weird elephant faces. I might have interpreted that wrong. But yeah, a bunch of weird elephant faces on the ground. Because the power of the elephant will prevail. By the way, if you're, like, newer to my channel and you haven't seen one of my RPGs and you want to see more, there are a bunch of RPGs on my channel from, like, this era. Like the 90s. Lufia 2 is one of my favorite. That's probably the one that would remind me the most of it. Lufia 2, like, objectively, I'd have to say is a better game than this. But... And, Breath of Fire 2 is probably my favorite Breath of Fire in the whole series. But, you know, I might Let's Play it. We'll see. We'll see. My heart desire to play RPGs might be quenched for, like, another several months after this. But it's gonna take me probably a few months to release this one. Well, definitely a few months to release this one. So that's, like, way thinking ahead anyway. But Breath of Fire 2, I have huge nostalgia for. That was, like, a big part of my childhood, that game. Oh, man. I'm just, like, running through it. Like, in all ways, I feel like they improved the system, like, almost universally. Alright, I'm glad I picked up those antidotes. Before I was like, I didn't need them, I overcompensated, but... Once again, we're fighting the dreaded pill bugs. They could completely screw me if I didn't have an antidote. It's weird that my hair turns a different color. So I only have 4. Hopefully I won't encounter those guys too much, or at least when I encounter them, hopefully it'll only be 1, because then they won't have a chance to poison me. But yeah, Breath of Fire 2 is like this. It was for the Super Nintendo. It was released a few years after. I feel like the sprites are definitely more advanced in it. What the deuce? I'm not really sure, but I think this is a use item. This might be like a bomb stun. I don't know why wouldn't it be stun B in that case, but I can equip it. And again, there's no item description, so I might just have to use it in battle and see what happens. I'll just wait to the boss, and then use this item that I have no idea what it does. But yeah, Breath of Fire 2 like this game, blah 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 blah, for the same system. Definitely more advanced. There's like a city building aspect, which is really cool. I mean, I guess it's like a minor part of the thing, but yeah, good game. Great game. Hopefully I will Let's Play it one day. Level 8, the most important level of them all. Alright. So Breath of Fire 3 is the first 3-dimensional Breath of Fire, and I guess it's not really 3-dimensional, it's still sprites, it's just from like a different view. By the way, I stopped playing for a little bit, so about an hour, and now I don't quite remember where I explored, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, Breath of Fire 3 is a great game. That's a lot of... When I talk to, like, my friends that have played the series, their favorite game is Breath of Fire 3. A lot of them, to be honest, though, haven't even played the original ones. A lot of people started with Breath of Fire 3 because it was for the PlayStation. And, you know, I feel like because of, like, Final Fantasy VII and games like that, RPGs became way more mainstream after the PlayStation. Like, you were kind of hardcore if you played these ones before games like Final Fantasy VII, because that means that, like, the graphics didn't sway you. The graphics in Final Fantasy VII were kind of revolutionary at the time. They drew a lot of people in that wouldn't normally play the genre. Do I go? Oh, I haven't been here. And, yeah, Breath of Fire 3 is definitely good. I liked it. The story... I mean, I guess these games, like, aren't really... None of them are probably known for their amazing story or anything. If I had to pick a favorite story, though, it would be 2. I feel more for the characters, I guess. The storyline, like, I don't know. Yeah, I definitely say so. But there's definitely some cool moments in 3. 4... I did not like Breath of Fire 4. I have also... It's the only Breath of Fire that I never beat. I got pretty far, I think, but one of the issues is there's no... It's quite possible that it doesn't take place in the same universe as the other ones, and that, first of all, really turns me off. I don't know why they did that. But there could be an argument made that it does take place in the same universe. There's almost no chance that even if I somehow play Breath of Fire 3, which probably will never even happen, like record it. Can I? Thank God. How do I... Can I not get up? Okay, the bridge. I probably won't be playing 4 because I don't like it enough. One of the big things with 4, by the way, is tons of minigames. Like, bajillions of minigames in Breath of Fire 4. And some of them are fun, some of them aren't. It just felt like padding after a little bit. The combat's pretty cool. The characters are probably the most forgettable. I don't really remember any distinguishing character. Whoa, cool, there's a bridge background. Run! Alright. Thought I might not be able to. But yeah, Breath of Fire 4 is kind of... And then Breath of Fire 5 does really weird things. It is one of the weirdest RPGs that I ever played. It has a system where they expect you to, like, die before you complete it, and then you have to start the game over again. And then certain storyline scenes that you couldn't see previously will be unlocked, depending on how many times you've restarted. You get a gauge that is, like, basically your ultimate power is in this gauge, and every time you use the ultimate power, the gauge goes up, and there's no way to lower the gauge, and if the gauge gets to 100, it's not just game over, it's start the game over. And the first time I played, I restarted really early because I didn't know what I was doing. The second time I played, though, I got like 10 hours in and had to restart the game like a little bit before the end. And I didn't know I was that close to the end. But if that happened to me nowadays, I never would have beaten it. I would have just quit forever because that type of crap is not okay. So I'd say Breath of Fire 5, probably the most controversial and hated in the series. Whether or not that's deserved. I would still, I mean... If somehow you're listening to this, and in some day you played all of them, I would suggest playing 5, because it's at very least interesting. And I didn't hate it, I enjoyed it at the time, and I appreciate them being experimental and different. I just don't think some of the experiments worked. But, you know, that's my wrap of that. Also, PlayStation 2 is what Breath of Fire 5 was on, so... They spanned across 3 different consoles, this series. And I'm assuming the series is dead forever. I'd be shocked if they ever made another Breath of Fire again. Capcom is doing other things. I bet the development team's nowhere around anymore. Which, you know, it had a good run. I'll always keep the original trilogy as a nice place in my heart. We're definitely killing this Gloom first. I don't need him shooting lightning at me. You can hit me with your stupid little beak attacks, but nuh-uh. Not gonna take lightning to the neck like I did that one time. Done. There we are. These games are also, like, kinda more relaxing for me to record, just because in a Let's Play a lot of times you're just reacting to things. An F stun. The other one was a B stun. This is an F stun. Oh. Okay, what I think those are one-time use magical spells. So I think one of them is fire and one of them is bolt. like, lightning bolt, but we'll see, because I'm totally going to use it against the boss. But yeah, with this type of game, I basically I just talk, because there's nothing to react to a lot of the time. And, you know, it can be kind of relaxing and get things off my chest. I remember one part in Xenogears, I just started talking about my frustrations of not being able to find a job. Because I had just lost my graphic design job and I was unemployed. And, it seemed like finding a job was insane. Then I eventually ended up giving up after a few months and just started Let's Playing, and back then, like, I'm not really making a lot of money with Let's Playing anymore. I'm making, like, less than a third. I used to say I'm making about a third. It's gone down even more since then. So, but back then, I ended up making enough money so that I didn't need to find a job for an additional, like, 2 years, which was amazing. People who watched my videos actually kept me afloat for a while I was living off that and my graphic design money that I had from my previous job. But, it was just nice. I was just able to get something off my chest, and people didn't seem to mind it. It was great. But, you know. I feel like I'm faced with a weirder situation now, where, like, since I'm not making enough money from Let's Playing, and my current job that I've had for 2 years is potentially unstable, I have to think about, like, really cutting back on the amount of time that I dedicated to it. And it's happened anyway without my choice. But I might have to cut back even more time to, like, try to find, like, tune skills to get another job, but we'll see. That's all a little bit off. It's just stuff that I need to think about soon. I'm guessing this is gonna be the boss. I'm already full. We're gonna try to use my F-stun and B-stun against him. Who disturbs my privacy? I'm taking over the world with this machine, and no one can stop me. That sounds like a challenge. You are a knight, but not a knight. You know what I'm gonna do to you, knight? I'm gonna try to use my B-stun. I was right. Bolt. 80 points of damage. Holy crap. Okay, well, he countered and did almost half of my health. I'm gonna take a bit of a risk and just use my F-stun on him. Yep, that's a fire attack. 40 damage, not nearly as good. Oof. Right to the neck. So now we need to heal, because if he does that, I don't want him to do 20 damage to me again, and I have 4 health left. Running a bit low on herbs, but I'm assuming I'll be good for this battle. Especially if he just keeps that crap up. Anytime I get to the point where I only have 20 health, I need to heal. Because of his, crazy... Yeah, because of that. Like, what if he does it twice? I'm gonna attack once, and then I'm gonna heal. Fortunately, I appear to be attacking before him. Counter! Unfortunately, I'm doing an amazingly small amount of damage, to the point where I'm worried I'm gonna run out of herbs before, before I get to kill him. And then I'll have to fight him again without my stuns. My F-stun and my B-stun, which is really rough. Hopefully he has a magic bar and he won't use it. I really don't have any magic, right? Yeah, you can't use the special power. That's what I thought. 27? Alright, I can hit him one more time. I really have to maximize this. God, not having the stuns will really suck fighting him. Because that, again, that did 120 points of damage? Yeah. And now I'm only doing 14 per hit? That's like 10 attacks on him. How many? I'm gonna need like 15 more? I don't know if I can beat him. Just mathematically, I'm looking at this. I don't know if I can beat him. Alright, I can attack him one more time safely. Slam! Give me a few more of those. Miss! I can attack him another time safely because he missed. Pow! Thunderbolt. Alright. At least that seems to do a flat 20. It doesn't seem to do any more. Because if it did, oh, I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this. I should have brought more herbs. Oh, no. Slam! No, damn it. Come on. Oh, no. I didn't know he had that. Looks like he healed for like 2 of my attacks, too. Alright. Counter. Good. That'll help alleviate some of the recovering. 12. Should I take a chance? No, don't take a chance. That'd be dumb. It's like I could take another hit, and then my herbs will extend for longer, but he could easily kill me. And he recovered. It would have been fine. No. I don't think I can do it. I don't have enough herbs. That sucks. Damn it. My stuns. I wonder if I can buy those somewhere. I don't think so, though. Putting in an auto battle because I don't have any... oh, crap. What a jerk. What a jerk. Eh. If he didn't use his recovers, I might have been able to beat him. If I had a bunch more... Like, if I had 9 more herbs, I'd definitely be able to beat him, but... Nope. Nope, he's gonna kill me next hit. Too little, too late. Well, I guess I was right. He was right, and no one can defeat him. Take your time, and you will succeed. Now, if I'm right, I don't have my items back. Yep, I am out of herbs, but I retained my level, and that's really the biggest thing. So, what I need to do is go back to my hometown, which sucks, because it's really far away, and buy a big ol' stack of herbs, and then I can fight him again. So, I'm gonna go do that. Alright, so I bought 3 stacks of 9 herbs, so 27 herbs are now in my pocket. I wish I just had another stack of 9, because I'm not... Again, I'm gonna have to do those, like, extra 10 attacks on him. It's gonna be a very long, grueling battle. Oh yeah, that thing, which I think is a marble, does in fact deactivate random encounters. It only lasts a few seconds, I mean like 20 seconds maybe, but that's enough to not be annoyed for a significantly long amount of time. I think maybe I'll try to get a level before I fight him again. I mean, I'm level 8 right now, right? I mean, that is the best level, because the number 8 is amazing. But, I mean, things didn't work out amazingly well. The jerk just started using his herbs. He was just making me think I was about to beat him, and then he's like, herb. I'm assuming it wasn't as good. If he had herbs that were like my herbs, he'd be unbeatable, but you know. Again, I really wish I knew how much it was to each level, but it doesn't seem to tell you that. So you just gotta fight on in a volcano, hoping things will work out. Doesn't look like it's gonna take me that long to get back to him, at least. Ugh. No. I'm tired of you damn bridge pill bugs. Ooh. Yeah, I'm like halfway there already. I think most of this dungeon is going different directions to find the treasure chests and stuff. What a crazy place to be under a castle. But okay. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, these are just treasure chests. I think I'm just gonna go to him. I'll show the level up when I get it. There it is, level 9. That took me a very long time, but holy crap. Plus 5 strength, that's gonna help a lot. Plus 8 HP. Agility. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I haven't been damaged that much, but how many herbs have I used? Not too many. A few enemies dropped herbs. I've used a lot more than, like, 2, which is what it's showing that I used. But I probably picked up, like, 5 or 6 and used up about that many. Alright, moment of truth. Yeah, I don't know how long that took me, but it was at least 10 minutes. Oh, man. Guess we'll see if it makes a difference this time. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm taking over the world with this machine. We'll see about that. I have plus 5 strength now. Ha! Oh, well, that's only doing, like, 2 additional points of damage. But, you know. I certainly wish I was able to call lightning down from the sky with a magical item. That would be nice. Alright, he hasn't hit me with his lightning. Yeah, that's surprising. There it is. He never uses it twice, though, right? Yeah. I should be fine. Let's take a little risk. If I had taken such risks before, maybe I would have beaten him. Probably not, though. I think I needed to hit him like 20 more times. My herbs are all moved around all over the place. Ha! Oh, I don't think I didn't heal to full that time, did I? Maybe I did. I don't know. Automatic go! Whack! 15, very nice. I wonder how much my slams will do now. Wah! Whoosha! Huh! Alright. Gonna heal next. Miss, never mind. Gonna attack one more time. Shouldn't pick on me, you're way bigger than me. Yeah, alright, so a Thunderbolt could kill me. That means herb. That is, you know, you need patience with these old games also, because a lot of times... Yeah, I definitely didn't heal. Maybe the herbs only heal like 50. A lot of times you'll reach a boss in these old games and you need to level up for a little bit. Or just have, like, crap tons of healing supplies. That's what I get. Thunderbolt, inbound. Alright. Slam! It's pretty nice. 26 damage slam. Down to 10. I now have my dropped to my knee animation. Yeah. Alright. Auto battle. Miss. He hasn't healed yet, so that's nice. Boosh. This is about as classic of these battles you're gonna get. Just two guys with swords smacking each other. Trying to... I think he's healing for roughly 30 damage. So each time he heals, I think I need to hit him 3 times to get him back down to where he was before. I need to cancel, because he might Thunderbolt me. Same as before, just slightly more buff. Wah! That's what this battle's all about. It's just this time I'm pretty sure I got his number. I have an entire other stack of herbs that I've hardly touched. Oh, he keeps that noise up, though. It's going to be pretty annoying. If I'm lucky, that's a magic spell, and he has some type of magic pool that he's drawing from for that and his Thunderbolts. But for all I know, it could all be items. I mean, he's a knight. There's no reason for him to have magic. Oh, God. It's like the second... I can hardly get him past the T in his knight name. Ooh, this is going to be risky. He could do 20 points of damage. Nope. Alright. That would have taken me down to 1, which just seems worrying. What if there's some type of random variable I don't know about where the lightning just does 23 damage all of a sudden? But it seems like it's fixed. I don't think that's the type of thing where it's like, you do roughly 20 damage. He's doing 20 damage. Alright, you gonna heal again? I got you past the G, finally. Yeah. Alright, got you to the I. To the N. Uh-oh. 18 health, need to heal. Yeah. Alright, good. No recovering. Recovering is for wimps and for heroes, and you are not a hero. Here. Thunderbolt. Thank you for using that instead of recover. Alright, one more hit, and I might have defeated him. As I said, a lot of bosses usually don't go down like that. Just in case he decides that this is the time to use a crazy Super Thunderbolt. Time to heal. Nope, just a hit. A particularly strong hit for him, but just a hit nonetheless. Yeah. He's still up. Boom. I don't know how many hits it's going to take to fell him. Wow, alright, I need to heal again. He's using his super secret life bar. Now look how many herbs I would have needed to defeat this guy. Oh, man. At least he's probably done recovering now that I can't see his life bar. At least I'd hope. Alright, 4 more hits. That's what it took. 700 experience did not level from that. How could this be? I've been defeated! Well, that was way more explodey than I expected. The machine is generating a strange noise. You find a key. Will you take it? Ryu pulled the key from the machine. Guess it's just gonna keep on doing that. A lot of sirens today outside. What? As we suspected, the device within the palace is what was causing the quakes. Let's go, Ryu. The king is waiting for us. I did not expect to destroy that town. How is that okay? Wasn't that their town? You gave up Nanai to destroy the forces of the Dark Dragons. It was a tough choice to make, but results show that you're a true hero. Also, I think I killed an innocent shopkeeper. Travel west to Winland. There you'll find a cave to another kingdom. I wish you could stay, but I know destiny leads you elsewhere. Good luck, warrior. Thank you. You saved our kingdom. I mean, I also blew up your kingdom, but whatever. Please come back safe, warrior. You know, it's actually cool that they programmed in the throne room, considering I actually never get to go there. I never should have enlisted as a soldier. I'm not cut out for it. Yeah, but I understand you didn't want to be a baker. No, you're wrong. Your hometown is not occupied by the Dark Dragons. Your hometown is now rubble. Coming back to this town of the future, I do believe shows that it has been restored. I mean, fortunately, this kingdom seems to only have had 5 people in it, so that's nice. And again, we'll ignore the fact that I destroyed all those Dark Dragons, but also totally killed that shopkeeper, who I don't think was a Dark Dragon. I mean, she might have been. I guess I shouldn't assume. In fact, I should assume that everyone I kill is guilty and is on the opposite side of a war and is not innocent. I mean, it works for the government. I just keep on doing it. It's fun. It's just, if she did work for the Dark Dragons, it's even more weird that she was willing to sell me things. No. Look, it'll be fine. We'll say a little silent prayer for the shopkeeper as I pass. But not for the Dark Dragons, for they are our mortal enemies. You notice I'm not being attacked anymore. That's because I used the Marble 3. I'm still not exactly sure if that's what it wants me to say. Also, why is it 3? It's weird. But yeah, I can just go past. As a moment of silence for the shopkeeper. But yeah, that's it for this episode. They wanted me to go east. I'm going east. To Winland. Not Winland. Winland. Not Windland. Winland. They just don't like D's there when I feel like D's should be. So yeah, in the next episode, I guess I will get there. I'm probably almost there now. But, and then who knows what other wacky capers I'll have, whether it be stopping earthquakes, stopping frogs, destroying knights, or, just getting into fights. Because that's what us in the Dragon Clan do, apparently. I am Cross Knights, and I'll see you again. Later.